seeking wall. Present. Rosie goes to jail again because she injured her teacher.
All right, class. Today we are going to be doing a social studies assignment. Oh, look, you decided to show up late.
Yeah, you got the whole squad laughing. Didn't you?
Nice walk to school, by the way. It really suits your personality.
I'm sorry, what?
Now, Rosie, I'm your main teacher, Miss Martin. That doesn't mean that you can raise your voice at the Miss Martin.
Yeah, and I'm one of your students, so I'm entitled some respect.
Rosie, stop getting so cheeky and please calm down.
No, no one takes the piss out of me. I'm not going to do what you say, Miss Finn. Classic Cody agrees with me. He also calls you Miss Finn. Same with my troublemaking friends.
How dare you, madam? That's it. You have an after-school detention. People like Rosie know that I can't do that, but you also have another after-school detention.
Stop giving me and my friends detentions, you prick.
Oh yeah, and what are you going to do about it?
This.
What in earth's hell is going on in here?
Rosie threw a chair at me and now I'm in so much pain.
Okay, please stay calm. I'm gonna call an ambulance now. And as for Rosie, she'll go and wait in my office. She's in so much trouble.
After the ambulance was called alongside with police officers.
Rosie, what made you think that it was acceptable to throw a chair at Mrs. Martin?
Look, she was making fun of my walk to school and she was giving my friends detentions when they were standing up for me.
Well, you deserve to get detentions. And that's not an excuse to throw a chair at someone and injure them.
That's it. You know what? You know what? I'm getting sick and tired of all of you teachers thinking that it's okay to disrespect the students and only to punish them when they stand up for themselves. I mean, it's wrong, and this is the consequences. You can't expect for all of us to take things lightly.
Well, it's too late to give me all of that. Not only that, the police have been called and they're coming to arrest you.
You also know what? You also know what? It's not fair. Call the police all you want, but it's not gonna make this school a better place.
So, isn't that perfect timing?
All right, I get it by now. Just take me to jail already.
Jail? No, that's the last place you have went to, but I'm going to have something else in mind. Also, before you go with me, Rosie, you're expelled permanently.
And good riddance. At least I don't have to participate in the shitty education and learning system. Come on, sir. Take me away.
With pleasure.
Ashton, what are we doing in my house?
I'll explain when we get in there. Come on.
Can someone please explain to me what's going on?
Well, boys, your daughter thought that it would be a great idea to throw a chair at her teacher, and expelling Rosie in the process of elimination.
Ugh. Thank you for telling me about this. I will deal with Rosie right now.
I'm not done. Normally, I would be putting Rosie in jail for something like this, but since she never learns, I've decided to put her on house arrest.
What? You're telling me that she has to stay in this house for a certain amount of time? Why?
Because that's the only other option. It's pretty obvious that jail isn't working for her.
But I don't want to convict a criminal living in my house, and I don't think everyone else here would either. Please? I've got a lot of kids in this house with social anxiety.
I'm sorry, boys, but this is the only other option. Your daughter will be on house arrest for 9 months. If she is caught leaving, then she will have to go to court again like last time.
But couldn't there be another option?
No. Your daughter has to learn one way or another, and plus, maybe if you actually parent her, then it won't be so bad for Rosie. But I'm leaving now. Goodbye.
Well, don't just be standing there. Go to your fucking room right now, and I don't want to speak to you. Rosie the living room messer, get your butt down here right now.
What is it this time, Boris?
Why the fuck is the living room a mess? Oh no! Classic Caillou and Cody are both crying. Brothers, what happened? Who did this to you both?
It was Rosie. She popped all of Cody's chicken balloons, scratches our faces. She scared us with the boo quote, and she trashed the living room. Daddy, I have a fear of Rosie. Now Cody and me are going to have nightmares because of her. Why does she have to live here?
I agree with Classic Caillou. Rosie popped all of my chicken balloons. She scratched our faces. She scared us with the boo quote, and she trashed the living room. Daddy, I'm scared of her too. Now me and Classic Caillou are going to have nightmares because of her, and we are going to have injuries. Why does she have to live here?
You're a fucking monster. Look what you've done. That's it, I've had it with you. Look, you seriously need to do something about her. There's no way that she's staying in my house anymore. I don't care if she's my daughter or if she's not.
Look, Boris, before I even consider making another decision, what has your daughter actually been doing?
Well, she trashed the house, misbehaves at every single restaurant, uses up our electricity, and, most importantly, she terrorizes all of my kids. She superglues Daisy's bed, she pops Cody's chicken balloons, she makes Caillou and Classic Caillou cry, and much more. Rosie is also a friend of Classic Cody. Both Caillou, Classic Rosie, Cody, Hannah, Sapphire, Amanda, Agnes, Daisy, Emily, and Lily all have a fear of Rosie.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Okay, Boris, I'll pick Rosie and Classic Cody up from your house and take them to jail where they will spend the rest of their sentencing.
Thank you, sir. And also, don't expect me or my wife to pick them up when both get released. I've had enough of them and we're disowning them for once and for all.
You know what? I understand your decision. Come on, let's go say farewell to your daughter.
Classic Cody and Rosie. I have more updates about the incident. Come down here now.
Get in the car. Right now. Rosie and Classic Cody, we have decided that this house arrest isn't doing you both any good, which is why I'm here to take you both to jail where both of you will spend the rest of your sentence.
Let me guess. It's only for 9 more months.
We'll make that forever. Your parents can't take the crap anymore. Ever since both of you were born, my life as well as your parents, can't take the same anymore. And it's not in a good way. Not only were you both troublemakers, but it seems that everything that we have tried doesn't work on you, including Rosie. Which is why your parents are disowning you too.
But police officer, our parents can't do this, and it's so unfair to treating me and Rosie like prisoners.
I have no choice, but here are the plans. When you both get out of jail, I won't be sending either of you to an orphanage. Instead, you both will be homeless on the streets until a stupid family takes you in.
No, please don't do this to me and Rosie. We're so sorry for everything we've done and we'll try to be better.
You two say this all of the time, but you both stay the same person. Now, I don't want you in here anymore, so you're going to go with me right now. Farewell, troublemakers. Now, we arrived at the Plotagon City Police Department. These both are Rosie and Classic Cody. These two are now the troublemaking duo of Plotagon City. Take these two away forever.
Great idea. They should be executed on their last day here.
Meanwhile, at the hospital.
Oh good. You're finally awake. Where am I, Lizzie? Also, you are at the Plotagon City Hospital. What happened? The principal said that a chair was thrown at you. We thought that you would be in a coma, and with no cure, you'll eventually die. We have also put a protective layer around your skin so it doesn't get damaged. The skin on the protective layer will heal faster, and now I'm just starting to wonder if that's how I got injured from a chair. How was I the only one who got injured? Maybe you forgot to greet Rosie in a late way, but yeah, that was a nasty day at the Plotagon City School. And also, we'll have to stay here for a little bit. I don't know why Rosie and Classic Cody always misbehave at the school. Anyways, I got to go have lunch while the principal has a talk with you. I'm also eating chicken noodle soup for lunch.
So, Miss Martin, how are you feeling?
I feel fine. I won't be teaching for 5 days because a chair was thrown at me. We'll have a substitute to replace me.
I'm also reporting this to the news.
When the incident was reported to Plotagon Network News.
Breaking news. We interrupt your regular scheduled programming to activate Dave's Plotagon Network News because of an incident that happened in the Plotagon school. Plotagon police are looking for Rosie Anderson and Classic Cody Anderson. They both are in the same family. The incident was caused by Mrs. Martin getting injured by a chair thrown at her. Here are the suspects, everyone. The first suspect of this incident was, number 1, Classic Cody. This person is described as a gray-hatted bald person, with gray clothes, white pants, and black shoes. It's similar to the normal Cody, but the normal one is described blue-hatted bald person, with a light blue shirt, with green pants, and blue shoes. If you ever see the gray version of Cody, call 911 immediately. Next, the other suspect is number 2, Rosie Anderson. You guys all heard me, and that's right. Rosie Anderson is described as a ginger-haired girl, with a blue shirt and a watch on her hand, probably light blue pants, with light blush and blush like on her flip-flops. This person is similar to Classic Cody, but causes a lot of trouble around Plotagon City. If you see these two persons, do not panic and call 911 immediately. These criminals have been arrested forever and won't be bailed out. So Police Edward, are you on?
I'm on the news, Dave. I'm standing outside of the Plotagon City Police Department. These literature criminals have been arrested for the rest of their life, and they should be executed on their last day here. I've been thinking, should Rosie and Classic Cody stay in jail forever, or should they be executed on their last day?
Edward, I don't care if they get executed or if they stay there forever. It's your choice.
Numerous reports of injuries, do not enter lanes, and death lines have been received. The principal of the Plotagon City School has reported this to us. I've also learned that if Classic Cody and Rosie both escape jail, they'll go to court and people will ask if both are guilty or not. The judge will choose no head, or over there.
Thanks for reporting about the news, Edward. You have to make sure these prisoners can't escape. Again, 2 prisoners are on the loose in Plotagon City. More on the story as it develops, or more information here as we've looked.
Back at the Andersons' house.
Don't worry, Classic Caillou and Cody. Your big mean sister Rosie and your meanest clone Classic Cody is gone for good, and they will never do this again.
Yay, thanks, Dad. You are the best.
Yay, thanks, Dad. You're the best.
You're welcome, Classic Caillou and Cody.
To be continued on Seeking Wall.